revolving around these two. Lashar of similar stature with that Ed, who still needs to conquer at least one of them.
He does, and obviously at the start of this grand final, Lashar did take it over Boost. Boost has only been going up against the Ed players, and he's lost both times, and they're going to bring Lashar back up to do the double on him here in this grand final, Bishop.
Right. Okay, sidebar, every time I see the reject sign, I always think of like the Majin symbol. It's like, man, it throws me off every single time. But Lashar's a safe bet, man. I mean, it's something we had talked about before the break. Going into this matchup, it's just been so difficult for the Terry Main to conquer. And again, one of the caveats to this is, I'm sure you guys have all a lot of the other Terry players as well counter-strategize against it. Boost, I do have a lot of confidence in his work ethic in terms of like trying to digest and dissect all the information presented to him in the last couple of rounds, even prior to stepping up to the main stage against Lashar and Fudo. There are moments where some of these players just happen to be the better performance of the day. It looks that way for a lot of the reject members.
But then let's hone in on Boost for a second. Let's put the microscopic lens. What was the discussion coming into this? You just lost an anchor match against one of the most formidable Eds in the world, and now you're going to go up against his mirror image for a 10-pointer, potentially for the entire championship here. Have we recalibrated our mind? Because he can't be nervous. Obviously, his outer body language shows us that he wants to do this, because again, when you get the 10 points, that not only boosts the morale of the team and keeps you in the dogfight, but it also delays potentially the inevitable, because it's like now the pressure gets handed over to Kaba. Can Kaba prevent the World Championship win? And then if he can prevent it, now we put it onto Mena. And can Mena do it? Do you know what I mean?
No, it just stacks, right? Like, it's just, you have to get that first piece to put it all together. It's just a matter of, can he do it? Can he find it? And honestly, man, mentally, I'm thinking to myself, obviously, I'll never be in a position. Mentally, I'm thinking, I can still make these adjustments. I've had back-to-back Eds, third time's a charm, right? There is a possibility for that.
Well, let us not forget, I totally forgot to mention this, but what a way to close this out potentially for Team Reject, because remember, of the Grand Final Street Fighter League Japan, Lashar was awarded the MVP of the Grand Final. And the MVP of that Grand Final is sitting here looking to close it out again. And he did say in a documentary that Reject done, that documentary they did as well for all the players, it's brilliant. He said, winning makes life more enjoyable. That's one of his probably mantras to live by. And he wants to get a win here. Cup, he can possibly take home a ring.
Winning is winning. Absolutely. He's one shot away, matchup away. Can Lashar and the Reject team secure another championship for their hometown, for home region, and declare that SFN is the best in the world? We are about to find out the Bandits team coming in the US, if they could survive, find that rebuttal for the Boost, starting things off.
I love how you use the word survive, because they are going to have to switch on their survival instincts at this point. And I've seen people can do in their lives when survival modes, because you're back against the wall is better than you're back against nothing. So let's see if he can...
Yo, you ready for a beatdown? Round one.
came to dissecting Bandits from day one up until this point. When you look up the word dominance, you'll definitely see the Reject team full face. Congratulations again to them, the Street Fighter League World Champions, making it, qualifying it into the next Capcom Cup, which means we'll see Daigo in it. Yeah, right on. I didn't think about that. That was a good call.
Commiserations to Team Bandits. They put on a valiant effort there. They were starting to pick up, but it was too little, too late. These guys were the champions of SFL Japan. They couldn't do it last year. You saw what it meant to them.
Right.
You saw what it meant to them.
Massive emotion up on that stage. They find that chapter and find full redemption next. Continuing on in the pursuit of excellence. Rightfully so, it's been granted to them.
Sometimes you got to regress in life, grow forward, and move forward.
Absolutely.
That's what they did. They lost. They went back. They won the title in Japan and won on the World Championships.
It wouldn't be as sweet without the failure first, right?
Failure, you need to reframe how you look, because all it is a life lesson. That's all it is.
As we get ready to toss it to the main stage in just a bit, we're going to get a full interview from our teams with our champions. It's been an absolute pleasure being able to see the growth of every single region. Street Fighter League US, Street Fighter League Europe, as well as Street Fighter League Japan. Continuously challenging themselves, challenging the meta, and everybody else around them. It's been so fun to watch how everybody has grown into their own with their characters and their teammates.
And it's going to be...
ありがとうございます。それではステージここからは表彰式となります。
Alright.
見事優勝されましたリジェクトの皆さん、本当におめでとうございます。
It's an absolute pleasure being here, calling the action. Vicious. It's always a good time, my brother.
優勝しましたリジェクトの皆さんには優勝賞金20万ドルが贈呈します。
Congratulations to everyone on the team. The winning prize will be $200,000.
プレゼンターは太陽ホールディングス株式会社執行役員最高ブランディング責任者吉野由紀子様です。
Our presenter is Miss Yukiko Yoshino, Executive Officer and Chief Branding Officer at Taiyo Holdings Corporation Limited.
それでは吉野お願いいたします。
Alright then, Yoshino-san.
さあチームリーダー時戸選手に今賞金パネルが贈呈されました。さあこちら10万ドルとなります。ございます。さあそしてここでですね、皆様の撮影タイムとなりますので、はい、
Alright, photo shooting session
カメラマン
will
さん
now
がね
commence.
たくさんこう指示をくださっているということ。はい、正面のお客さんはねこう便乗して写真が撮れるっていう。はい、しばしの間いただきます。本当に見事に、終わってみれば70対20という得点差はねつきましたが、予選も含めて簡単な道のりではなかった。さあそして、写真撮影ここまでとなりますので吉野様ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much to Miss Yoshino-sama. For the presentation.
続きましてチャンピオンリングの贈呈となります。プレゼンターは株式会社カプコン代表取締役社長 COO 辻本春弘様です。
Next, we present the champion ring. Presenter is Mr. Haruhiro Tsujimoto, President and CEO of Capcom Corporation Limited.
それでは辻本社長お願いいたします。
Now then, Tsujimoto, please go ahead.
こちらチャンピオンリングの贈呈、こちらのリングは一人一人プレイヤーのためにございますので、一人一つという形で贈呈させていただきます。
Each player gets their very own ring, immortalizing them in the history of Street Fighter.
さあリングとともに撮影のお時間もいただきます。
A little photo shooting also now while Tsujimoto presents the rings to each member of Team Reject.
さあがっちり握手をしながら
Absolutely amazing
優
performance
勝
from them
の立役者となった
all week long.
フード選手にもリングが贈られる。さあそしてこの両国の地に立った梅原選手にもその手にこのチャンピオンリングが贈呈されました。さあこれで全ての選手にチャンピオンリングが贈呈となりまして、皆様で並んでいただいての撮影となります。はい、リングが見えるようにね、指を1本立てますか。
So each player now has their champion ring, and they're doing a photo session with all the rings with
徳
one
田さん、掛け
single
声
ring.
のためにマイクいります？
The golden
お声かけますか？はい、お願いします。はい、本当におめでとうございます。
Congratulations once
そ
more.
の手にはチャンピオンリングが、チームリジェクト最後に指を立てた時にはその指にはリングがつけられていたという形になりました。それでは辻本社長ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much to President and COO of Capcom Corporation Limited, Haruhiro Tsujimoto-san. Thank you very much.
そしてここからは見事チャンピオンに輝きましたリジェクトの皆さんにお話を伺っていきたいと思います。まずは時戸選手、ついに念願のワールド優勝となりました。いかがですか？
How do you feel after winning the championship here? We await Tokido's answer.
今ようやく実感が湧いてきたところです。
It's finally our time where everything came to fruition.
Welcome to the Battle Hub. Don't forget to sub and like.
本当に毎日探すことなく練習してきましたし、